folks, cbr1000rr here. We're gonna do a quick DIY video. This is my 2012 CBR, and I've had this for a year, about 4,000 miles on it, and it's been in storage for about 7-8 months. Battery is dead, and I've had this issue with my older Hondas too. I did not have a trickle charger, but you know, I would turn it on once in a while. But we're gonna go ahead. I did receive my Bikemaster TRU-gel battery. I bought that from Amazon for about $62. Alright, this is the battery I got from Amazon. And one thing about sizing, stock battery for a 2012 and up, it's the 7ZS number. If you go to bikemaster.com, they have the fire blades mixed up. They are showing the 10S size from 08 to 12, and then 13 and up going with the 7S. But that starts from 2012 because that's the new generation fire blades. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to open this. So this flap here, there's like a push rivet that you pull out gently, because there's a tab here too that you might snap. It's like a little clip on. You can see that part there. So once this little plastic is off, you'll need Phillips to open this bolt here, and I believe you get a Phillips with the bike. At least they can give you for 15,000, right? So let's see, blah blah blah. There we go. So Phillips, this is the one that comes with the bike. I did buy a voltmeter a couple years ago from eBay, about $7. So this has different settings. You can check AC volts, DC volts. You have ohms. The setting you want to be in, DC volts. So quickly go ahead and pop this open. Do the same thing for the other side. Okay, so once the screw is out, just pull the seat out and lift up, and that should remove the seat, exposing the battery and the fuse box. That's the stock battery. This rubber flap, it attaches itself. I was playing around with this, so it's kind of taken off, but you will have to remove this strap and expose the terminals. So the Yuasa battery, as I was telling you, Z7S is the size for 2012 and up. So Motorcycle Super Sports and bikemaster.com, if you go check for cross-reference, they're showing the wrong size for 2012 models. So just a note. For as far as checking to see how the battery is performing, alright, so plug the voltmeter positive to negative. A good standing charge should be over 12 volts. So I'm getting about 11.65, so that's not a good standing charge. And after this, we're going to turn the bike on. Once you do turn the bike on, there will be a slight voltage drop. It was 10 or 11, but you know, that's normal. So the bike's turning on, and I've dropped to 5.5, and as you can see, it's dying. So once you do engage the starter on a good battery, the volt should not drop below 9.6, and if it's a good battery, you should stay above 9.6. Higher RPM will show an increase in voltage. So when you do increase the RPM, you can rev the engine. The voltage should go up to 13.5, 14, even up to 14.5. That will show you that the battery, is being charged properly. Alright, removing the battery is pretty much simple. We got the rubber flap taken care of first. So first make sure the bike's off, and first remove the positive side, because that's the live terminal. And you can use the same Phillips that you get with the bike, and this should come off. Alright, so the bolts are out, terminal's exposed, and this should free the battery, so you can just pull it out like this. And this is water, it's not spillage, because I did wash the bike. I got caught in rain last week, so it's probably water from that. But the stock battery from USA is it is filled with acid, but it's non-spillable, so it doesn't leak. So this is water, and I think I have washers. Okay, so there are washers inside. Not two, right here. Alright, so stock battery out. I'm gonna open the Bikemaster now. So, let's see, Bikemaster. It's the first time me using this brand. I did go with Motobat last time. That was nice. Did come with bolts and washers. So, alright, there we go. Positive side to the positive, negative side to the negative. It will go in horizontally. So there we go. So that should, as simple as that. So you can place the washers back in and screw the battery up. And we're just gonna use the same stock bolts. There's no need to pull out the new ones. I think they should fit, but so stock bolts, washers, Phillips, and you're gonna plug these back in. So plugging this in is pretty tedious. Like, as you can see, I dropped the bolt in one of these spaces, so I always keep one of these magnets with me, so it's easier to pull out. This is wrong magnet, so for bolts no problem. Okay, so just got done putting the screws on, and to be honest, it was a bitch, especially if you got Kong hands like me. The last part is just putting the rubber strap on. So you attach one end, stretch it all the way out, and there's a little tab here that'll connect it. I gotta use both hands for this, so. Alright, so straps back on. And getting the voltmeter. We're gonna do standing charge, ignition on, voltage, and then running charge, just to give you an idea what it should look like. So try to plug the terminals here. So standing charge now, as you can see, 13.1. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm still over 12, so basically the battery is super strong. Then we're going to engage ignition, and so once you engage ignition, this shouldn't drop below 9.6, indicating the battery does not have a dead cell or anything like that. So make sure the bike's in neutral. Alright folks, so as you saw, standing charge, ignition on charge, and then when I started the bike it was hitting 14.6 and change. So I'll post reviews on this. I'm gonna start riding soon, so it's first time trying out Bikemaster. Amazon had good reviews on it, so I don't think it should be a problem. But hopefully this helps. Any comments, questions, ask. So stay tuned, subscribe. Later.